Speaking of hair, do you guys find any pleasure? I was thinking about this the other day because I said it and it freaked someone out when I was eating dinner and I said this and everybody looked at me like a weirdo. Do you guys derive any physical or emotional pleasure? Not sexually, but like just makes you feel like a child in a womb.
Stop defining
when you get a haircut. When you get a haircut.
Yeah,
when you get a haircut.
Yeah,
God.
That's why I go to barbers. I love getting my haircut because, they take their time. It looks good. It feels good. Then they do the hot shaves and the massages and the hot towels. Fucking yeah. It's a whole ASMR, whatever. What is that thing? The weird, like, gentle sounds thing they do on the internet.
Yeah. I get that from a haircut. And my favorite, this is what weirded people out. My favorite is if I have an older woman with a heavy bosoms who is cutting my hair.
Now it sounds sexual.
Really, no, it's not. It's not.
You're stepping into like reverse
with the heavy.
You're pulling a reverse Jared Fogle.
No.
But you
it's
see,
not.
That's legal.
I know. Yeah. It's not illegal. He's not going to get arrested, but it's just as pervy.
It's not sexual. What I'm trying to describe, this is where everybody misjudged me. What I'm describing is like, it makes me feel like a young child being taken care of by my grandmother. Well, no, it's not on your head. Like if a very heavy bosomed lady is cutting my hair,
just like looking at him,
and she's wearing the smock. Okay, she wears the smock. I wear the smock, and the heavy bosoms are always kind of like they kind of brush your back or they
envelop you. When they envelop you and you feel like you're being held by a cloud.
It makes me feel like a Care Bear. You're right.
Barber are you going to?
It makes me feel like I'm a Care Bear in a cloud of warmth and kindness.
Is that why you're so stuck on that one haircutting place?
Is this an Asian
a lot of, by the way, you're right. The hair cutting place that I go to, the Supercuts that I go to, a lot of heavy bosomed ladies there. A lot of heavy bosomed older ladies who I feel like every time they cut my hair, I just feel like I'm in a cloud and I'm hugged and loved.
Do they really
I really enjoy it. No. I'm just saying that's how I feel as I'm getting my hair cut, and occasionally a very large, saggy bosom like kind of knocks me over a little bit. I go like, well, that makes me feel like a child who's loved by his mother.
How much do you tip?
That's a good question. Good question.
Off of 15, I do the haircut costs about $15.
$15 fucking dollars.
I do another $5.
Haircut?
I throw another $5 down.
Oh, okay.
Make it even 20.
Oh, that's
I'm making even 20.
Good tip.
My haircuts are $10. Give a 5 for a tip, so I'm out for 15.
Yeah, but you don't. Here's what I don't get.
Actually, I do get bosoms. The woman, she's a barber woman, cuts my hair, bosoms galore. But she's not a heavy-set old lady.
But do the bosoms occasionally just kind of brush you a little? Like they occasionally get a.
Where do you go?
It's place called Reds.
Dr. Grant wants to.
Just like a classic little 3-chair barbershop.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's a Hispanic girl.
Yeah.
Like her. Cuts good hair too.
But do you ever get a little? Did the bosoms ever brush? Yeah. Like a little brush on the bosoms?
You don't want the other guy because his belly does the same thing.
Well, now you're sexualizing it, dude.
No, it just rubs
it. It's not sexualizing it. It's just, yeah, I won't lie. If I have a heavy-bellied man and it brushes against me, I get the same sense of peace and calm. It's something about a heavy belly or a heavy bosoms.
Have you ever had a man cut your hair?
Yeah, there used to go this guy had a grill that used to cut my hair. And we would talk about the Browns in the Factory of Sadness. And I really enjoyed getting my hair cut by the man with the grill. There was no bosoms or belly, though. There was no brushing. It was just the fact that I felt like it was actually the most
dick
manly.
On your leg.
No, it was the most It was the most manly I ever felt getting a haircut because we would sit there and talk about football and he would have a grill and I would think like, this is my fucking friend. I would really feel like
that's
a sense
what
of
a barber shop
camaraderie
is, dude. Stop going to a salon.
Do they have grills?
Yes. I bet you I can find you a barber shop with grills.
And
they can do a hell of a fade.
This is what I've decided. The only type of people I want cutting my hair, heavy bosomed matronly grandmother types or guys with grills. That's it. That's all I want to go to. Do you guys, okay, let's go around the room. And let's see. When you go into a barbershop and or salon and or haircutting establishment, do you know what you get? Like, what do you tell them when they go like, what do you want? What do you get, Cyril?
2 at the part, down to a skin fade, undercut the whole thing, and then make it lay nice, comb it back, thin it out, layer it, or whatever you got to do to make it lay nice.
Okay, Travis?
How am I supposed to follow that up? All I tell them is
I know my haircut.
I want a
man.
goddamn buzz, 4-guard.
Oh, square on the back.
See, now they ask me all that shit as I'm getting a haircut. They're like, "How do you want this? How do you want your fucking sideburns?" And I just tell them. No, why you gotta tell them?
Because they're there to do a job.
They're trying to cut your hair.
That's fine. They can ask me as I'm going along. I don't need to tell them all that shit from the beginning.
I'm
2
really
fades at the
liking
top,
the
finger
shit
length on
Travis
top.
is laying down right now. I really
It's
like
simple.
the shit he's laying down right
It's
now.
simple.
2 to a 4 fade.
You know what? If you came at me with that order of haircut, I would be pissed at you before I ever even started cutting your
That's
hair.
why you're not a barber.
That's a good thing.
So
I will
wait,
never be a barber.
I also go to like
Dr.
barbers,
Grant.
Yeah, like,
and they charge $5 for a haircut. Their business is getting people in and out.
legit barber.
They do 500 fucking buzz cuts a day.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't, probably like 10.
they're
but
looking for
Now-
guys like me.
Dr. Grant, do you know what you get? What do you get?
Yeah, 3 on the top, 1 on the sides.
blended together.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. I agree with Travis because I think the fact that Grant's not so bad. Cyril really troubles me because it sounds to me
Well,
very
the thing is,
metro.
I go to the same barber too.
You have to take 4 breaths to even say that haircut
the
order. dude.
same the same person cuts my hair. They know.
Cereal does have the most complicated haircut of all of us.
It's kind of like
he
when
has
you,
the like Macklemore going on.
He does.
It's close to the Macklemore, yeah.
it's like when you
Or
go
that
with someone
green
to
dude
a
from
restaurant.
It's not orange.
Oh, it is very much the green dude from Doug. It is. It's wasn't his name Skeeter?
Skeeter,
Was that his
yeah,
name?
Skeeter.
Yep.
Yeah, Skeeter wore it better.
See, I would
Yeah,
actually
no,
even say, I would even
They look
say
the same.
Cyril. Like
They
if
do.
you were to say, give me the Skeeter, I would be more okay with that because it's like when you go
Yo,
with
fam,
someone to a.
hook me up with that Skeeter. I got you, fam.
Oh my God, would that be the best way to
See
order
how
a
easy that
haircut?
was? That was one breath. You just took one breath to say
What?
all that. And then before you were like,
okay. I'm hyperventilating. But no, like I go to the same person to cut my hair, so they know, like, yeah, same thing as we do. And that's.
yeah, well, that's the thing. If you have a
But I can go to any barber. I can go to any person who cuts hair and tell them what I want, and I
tell
get
them all that shit.
I get something close to what I'm used to.
I always go like Travis. I relate to you because I always go like I don't know, short. You know, I don't want to come in here for another 6 weeks.
Is any of them buzzed it?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Sometimes it works out really good. Sometimes you end up looking like you fucking are Pauly Shore and in the Army now. It's a 50-50 proposition. The thing is, when they go in the Army now, they always start like immediately, like it's over 5 seconds into it because they just take the thing and they do the thing where they just go right through the middle of the top. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, this is the time. It happens twice a year. I end up bald twice a year. The
It
rest of
doesn't
the time
have to
it
be that
works
way
out.
if you just learned what kind of haircut you liked.
Yeah, you say all
I don't want to know 3s and 4s and 2s.
You don't want to know what haircut you want?
I don't
That is
want
what
to.
He is saying he does not want to know what kind of haircut he wants.
I like just rolling the dice. I show up, I said, what are you thinking? And they're like, I got you, fam.
It's
Just do whatever. Just fuck it up.